Yep, also live.
Live too.
Wait, that's the wrong
Live
map.
too.
This is the correct map. Wait, that's the wrong.
It's just like a
It's
normal video game, but with a 3-hour loading screen.
Yeah, exactly. We're back in the 70s. Combat Tracker app. Oh, okay, yeah, and start Sirenscape. Start Sirenscape. Actually, we don't have battle music. The battle just ended. Right, so, Dino, do you want to put down Gidron?
Yeah.
So you have to type something that, since you don't need him anymore, you needed him for the spiders, but you don't need him anymore, you're just going to put him down. And
How
then
do I know
I'll
there are
remove
no
him.
more spiders?
Well, I don't know, they would have attacked you or something, I guess. That's it, there were 4 spiders. I mean, it's not like the hall is huge. And,
Oh yeah, should we set our language to common? Just remembered.
yeah, set your language to common.
Yeah, it's just above the chat
Yep.
bar.
And now I can check because I have all your stuff. Okay, Dino hasn't done it yet. Okay, so Dino's done it, Saf's done it, and everybody's done it. So we fixed that too. Okay, and now Dino is using the colon, so that's fixed too. Everything's good. Another thing is, oh yeah, yeah, I remember from last time. Everybody, oh yeah, everybody's pinning the map of the background, so we're doing that too. Fantastic, fantastic. And Ciaróg, pull out your character sheet so that the screen is not so empty. Since we have all this space, yeah, just put it there like the other guys were doing. That's
Yep.
fantastic. Okay, let me see now. Yeah, you have your target on the. You should remove your target. I think is it to remove the target? Is it Control and right click on them? I think. You. Yeah, you fixed it. Everybody's fixed it. And the other thing you should do now is go check on Addison. So uh, give her a reason. What you want to do is you want to go check him. Yeah. So I want to. This is another thing I want to tell you, Hero. Half of the time you don't use apostrophe. Why?
Oh, because I'm using a Japanese keyboard. I'll watch out for it. If I press the button and the button doesn't do it, basically. I just need to remember it's a different one.
Okay. Yeah, get used to it because it does look bad. Like all these punctuation issues. Like,
Yeah,
well,
I'll
it's
watch
just
it.
there aren't really any others. It's just you keep doing it.
Yep.
So I just want you basically to role play in the chat, discovering that this guy is not dead. You thought he was dead, and you can say now. So I will say that. Let me type something. And that way we fixed the bullshit errors. You still want me to tell you what's in these pockets?
Kind of, but
He has 65 GP. It's awesome that I have all your streams open now. So if I can tell you zoom in more, for example, or you don't need to zoom in more. Everybody's doing great, but I'm just saying that it's awesome to be able. I feel like a real director who looks from different angles and just. So that's what I don't like about the having the language set. It keeps saying understood by, and obviously when there are language issues, that's cool. But now there are no language issues, and we don't want to keep seeing this all the time. So maybe we shouldn't put common. What do you guys think? Like maybe we should use it only when there are issues with language. But how would we know? You see, that's the thing. You wouldn't.
Yeah, the issue
Let's.
might be if an NPC starts talking first. We don't know when that's going to happen, where they speak a different language.
For now, disable the common. All three of you disable it,
Okay.
and we'll see how we'll deal with it when there's an issue. I will know ahead of time when there's an issue. So basically, now you have to decide what you're going to do with him. So you examine him, and my question is, let me see, do you have a skill that would tell you the healing? I think there's a healing skill. There's a
There is a
healing.
heal skill. I'll have to check it real quick. It's got like a massive list of things it
You have a
does.
+8, so you probably succeed.
Yeah.
So it talks about treating. It doesn't talk about diagnosing. That's what I was interested in.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm,
can you
mm.
tell, like, that's what I want to know if you can tell how bad he is and what can be done about it so that you don't, for example, waste healing spells.
Yeah, I
Uh,
getcha. Would it be a different skill?
I don't think it would be a different skill. It would be this.
Yeah, it'd be this one.
And you know what? Let's do it this way. First aid, for example, the lowest is first aid. It's a DC 15, so I would say that DC 10 would be diagnose.
Okay.
So roll a heal, and if you get at least 10, we'll see what happens. Okay. I will type something. Now, I don't know exactly how many hit points he has. One thing I could do is go back through the chat log with the battle with the spiders and see how many times he was hit, and just take one hit point out for. No, it's not going to be a hit point. No, it is going to be one hit point and one strength, depending on his. Like I could go back and calculate exactly what happened. However, even if you didn't become, even if he wasn't knocked down, he would have been in the, like, we stopped playing at that point the battle because we thought the battle was finished. But if it turns out that with the correct numbers he still had hit points, or he still had strength points or whatever, uh, the battle would have just kept going and he would just fallen down. I don't see any way that he wouldn't have. So I can do a rough calculation, but essentially, what would he have run out first? Hit points, or let me see what his hit points are, or strength. Um, his hit points are.
He took lethal damage from falling through the deck. Remember, 6 or something.
Oh, you're right. He took a lot. So he would have gone out for hit points first. So his hit points would have gone down to 4 or to 0 basically. I don't think they can go below 0 because there's no lethal damage. So I'm gonna put his wait. It says wounds 21, but that's because
Well, that's because it was rolling the damage
yeah,
incorrectly.
yeah.
Because you'd only be taking
So
like one damage from each bite.
I'm putting his wounds now to 10. So that means he has 0 key points, and I think, does he become stable automatically? I think he's stable at 0. In any case, it doesn't bother us now because if he's not at 0, he will be at -1, -2. We'll figure it out for next time. The point is, now I think you could cast a spell or channel energy and give him some hit points back. That would not bring him back, but it would give him more hit points. The question is that a good use of your healing now, since you don't know what's ahead? So, you know, the best thing is probably just leave him there.
Yeah, to be honest, I was probably not gonna heal him because we're better off leaving him there and just making sure he doesn't get attacked,
He
basically.
does he does seem safe. I mean, there's nothing else here right now
Yeah.
that, and he's been sitting there for like an hour, so he's safe. So you want to type something like that in the chat and then move on. Great dialogue. So at least for dialogue, you don't have a problem, Seth.
Yep.
So so yeah. Um, Oh my god, sorry guys. Um, I cannot delete that, I guess. Okay. Well, okay, now it's the full thing. I pressed enter in the wrong space. This is a perception check. You all made the check. All three of you made the check.
Cool.
Ciaróg rolled 18. Dino rolled 11. He has +4. No, Saf rolled 11 +4. That's 15. And Dino rolled 17 -1 is 16. So it was 15. So you all made it. So what this means is you all get a +10 check now on the secret doors, on the perception to find it. Now you want to find the secret door, right? I mean, you can
Doesn't
see the faint
Dino
tracks.
have dark vision, so he should have got a +2, no?
Um,
I guess it doesn't matter
well,
if we
I
all
mean,
made
we've
it.
got light anyways.
yeah,
Torchlight
the
gives a
light isn't
penalty
the
to
light.
perception checks.
Wait, so you're telling me that because of the torch, everybody had a -2 to the perception check? Is that what you're telling me?
Everyone except Dino, I think. I'm not sure about Dino either, but when we were all in that office trying to find the thing in the
I
floor,
remember now.
yeah, yeah.
You know what this means? If everybody has a -2, you would still have made this roll right now, so you're good. Saf wouldn't have made it because it's 15, and Saf would have, Saf would be at 13. So Saf didn't see the faint trails on the floor. Let me see. Hold on a sec. Oh, sorry. The check was a survival check. The check to see the on the floor the footsteps was a survival check. So you all made the survival check. I don't know if do you think the survival check had anything to do with the light? Well,
I have no idea.
I guess so because you know if it's in total darkness, then that's an interesting. Well, instead of that, you all. I say you can all just about make out. Instead of you all can just about make out, it would be Caleb, and maybe Nilvalor. So Staff would not have seen it.
Okay.
So basically, there's a survival check to see if you can see the trails on the floor. And whoever can see the trails on the floor gets a +2 on the perception check to find the secret door. Because now you have a good idea about where the secret door is. So now you should type in the chat that one of you should type like something like let's spread out and look for that door. Also, I'm giving you the description of the hold. I'm not sure if I gave it to you before. Maybe I didn't give it to you because
You
it was
did.
too dark. I did give it to you? Okay.
None of us typing. I'll type something.
You can see
Oh,
the
there we
speech bubble at the top left.
go. Must have missed it. Okay, all good.
Kiero, you know that there's a door because that's what the gnome told you. He told you there's a secret door in the hull
That
of the
doesn't
ship. And that,
contradict anything I said.
what's that?
I said there is a door here somewhere, as in
Yes, you know that already because the gnome told you.
exactly.
Okay. So you should have said something like, then no one was correct or something. He wasn't lying to us or whatever. You see what I'm saying? The way you phrase it, it sounds like you just discovered that, oh, there's got to be a door.
Not to me, but okay, whatever. Do you want me to write something else, or
No, there's not much we can do about it now. Sap is typing something. Well, I wanted you to one of you to type because otherwise all three of you have to tell me for the check for me to roll a die. You have to tell me that you're looking for a door. Nobody has said this yet. So instead of three people saying it, maybe one of you can say, "Hey guys, spread out and let's look for the door."
I said there is a door here somewhere, as in there must be a door.
Yeah, but I need somebody to say, do you understand?
Yeah,
I'm not going to roll a die until you say, well, I've already rolled a die, but I'm not going to take account of that die roll unless you say that you're looking for a door. You have to say, no, if you're doing an action, you can say it with a control or shift. I don't know which one you press. But yeah. So now Nicholas has said it, and then we don't need like three people typing in red. I look for the door
Right. Gotcha.
unless you want to do it. But the one
No,
person
it's
saying
not
let's
necessary.
go.
Yeah.
No. Okay. One sec. Actually, this one I haven't rolled, so I have to roll it now. And for some reason, I cannot roll. Oh, it's not rolling the die on the image because I've pinned it to the back. So I have to unpin the image to roll on the desk behind. No, you have already rolled. I've already rolled for everybody. For everybody. I just haven't applied the plus 10. So with the plus 10, so the question is, would the plus 10 go only to those who saw because now, even though Saf hasn't seen the things on the floor, now the others have alerted him. They told him, look, hasn't he seen them now?
Yeah. I mean, if Caleb shows me the tracks, surely I'd be able to see them too, right? So
So that means everybody gets a plus 10, and that means that everybody sees the secret door. So let me look now on Fantasy Grounds because the secret door is coded in. You can see it now, right? Let me see.
yes.
yep.
Hold on a sec. Don't move before I type something. That's one of my problems is that writing this little if I have to like write it on the spot, it just takes me, Dan could do it much faster. It just takes me quite a bit to just find the phrasing and type it. So, uh, is that the bow again of the ship? I wanna type, let me look. It is bow and stern, bow images. And there's the starboard, so I have to say if I want to say exactly where it was, I cannot say the northeast of the boat. That sounds stupid. I have to say okay. So it's the port bow, but how would you say it? The bow port
Port bow.
uh, port side? Uh,
Either port bow or port side bar are correct, I think.
The port side. So let me see though, because I opened the door for you, but does that mean, yeah, there's nothing, there's no checks or anything for the door. The door, as long as you found it, you can open it if you want to. And well, I open it for you. It's a mistake. If you want to open it, you have to say something. Move your, you know where it is now. So move your token there and type something. Oh, but now that I close the door, you can still see, you know, the fog of war has been lifted.
Yeah, there's like a faint something, just like
Yeah,
lines.
that's cool, I guess. Oh, except Ciaróg, because where he was sitting or something, he can still see just water, I think.
Is that
I'm
water?
looking at all I'm looking at all three streams, and only the other two guys can see the deck outside. Hero can still see just water.
That's cool.
So the light still works, huh? That's pretty impressive, considering it's so bugged. Hmm. I think I know why, though. I think I have not set this scene for nighttime. Let me see. Well, or let's put it another way. I did set it. Yeah. No, I did moonlight. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop you guys while I dig around with the light here because I think I need to set it. Thanks.
Getting rave lighting now.
Uh, yeah. So you can see this, huh? Okay, so
Yeah.
you have done it invisibly first. Um, Time. Right. GM only. So now I'm trying to figure out. Definitely. Need to fix this beforehand. Pretty much. Okay, that looks better. And now I want to see if your morning star is working.
I don't think it is at the moment. You might have to set the effect again.
Yeah. I am, but I am setting it, but it's not working. The worst thing is if something bugs for me and I have to exit and come back, it kicks everybody out. It's not as simple as with you guys. Yeah, so the reason that the ship inside was so bright before was not because your torch was working, it's because I had the global illumination for this scene at daylight. Uh, Basically, yeah, I think you lose every of these things, all of these things, or some of these things when you leave. I can't. They released them for a while now. Why they're still buggy? Um, Token light is what I'm trying to do. Presets torch. I hit torch, and then the problem is when I hit add, it just resets. So instead of adding the light like other times, there's no other option. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna exit.
Okay.
You don't have to touch your See, we're gonna see the desktop now. We don't. You don't have to touch your streams. Let the streams keep going, and even the Sirenscape keeps going. Maybe there's a way to make the lights more reliable. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I seem to lose it every time we move to a new map, but I don't know if there's a way to make it persistent or not.
No, there's no way for that. I'm pretty sure. But that's not the problem. Like it's just a bit extra work. The problem is when everything bugs out and I
Yeah,
can't just shut here.
yeah, I don't know about the bugs. It's happened to all of us.
I have not heard any whining about the bugs, so maybe there is some way to get around them. Loading. Apparently, Fantasy Grounds Classic was loading very fast, and this one is a slow. Is a It's a hog basically, and it doesn't matter how fast your computer is; it just takes forever. Okay, I'm loaded in.
Okay, joining.
Joining.
Well, I definitely feel much better about the game now that I have all this stuff prepared. I don't have to alt tab out. That's such a huge thing, not having to alt tab out to notebook. And even though we have all these issues, like I definitely feel better than the last time we played. I'll tell you something. The other VTTs have more issues, and I'm gonna publish a review of the. I found in the Fantasy Grounds forum one guy reviewed all three VTTs comparatively, and it's an amazing review. It explains everything so well, and we're definitely using the best VTT. And the reason that they have all these issues, bugs, and is because these companies have very little. It's just usually one, two people. They have very small budget. They have a ton of shit to do. These programs are very, very complex. And it's not you. If it was Ubisoft and they just decided to make a VTT, that would be awesome. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Dude, it's still the exact same problem. Imagine if it's because you don't have because the light run out. It's not like that.
The light
That
does
would be pretty.
only last 20 minutes or something, doesn't it?
It's 10 minutes, but I can cast it every
Yeah,
6 seconds, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, go ahead and cast another one, but I don't think it's been that long anyway since the last
Yeah,
time. Oh, by the way, there is an extension. It's called calendar or something time tracking, and it can track all this shit. So it tells you when it's pretty awesome. I need to install it. It can do a lot of stuff. It can
yeah,
keep a
that sounds
calendar.
useful.
It knows when the next day is, and it calculates, and you can actually have the Pathfinder calendar. So it's pretty. You can ask it whenever you want. What day is it? And it tells you. So we're stuck here. We're kind of fucking stuck here because I cannot use this now. Torch. Flicker, follow, color. Dude, that was with the light.
Is
You
it
should
just
have.
really, really? Oh, I don't have the map actually.
me neither.
Oh wait. I'm gonna send you the map. So it appears that I don't know why yesterday though it was so much more powerful.
Wait,
Wait,
so is it just really fucking dark?
wait. Right now it's not working at all again. Let me see.
Okay.
Maybe because I didn't choose you, I have to choose you.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Let me see. So does this become dark for everybody?
Yeah. The
Yes.
shit. Well, yep. Yeah. If you do that, we can't see shit. Basically, it's like faint outlines.
Dinoco can see better than everybody though. Yeah, it's because of his dark vision then I guess, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Dino, what are you doing? Stop. What are you doing with your mouse?
I'm having trouble moving the map.
I see. Hold down the middle mouse button and move the map.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Jesus Christ. Really? Okay, we're gonna wait for you then. Exit. Dynapok has 5 viewers for some reason. And there's somebody talking in his chat. Also, his Steam seems different from mine. He's
My housemates.
Oh, okay.
Five
Just put
sounds like a
everything in
lot. Then you click on the top, and it's like some Korean girl booby streaming getting 2,000 views.
the. Yeah, that's all we need. I wonder if you could put a camera of a Korean girl, a girl with big boobs, but it's not you. You're playing the game, but you just have a little camera in the bottom, and it just shows porn, I guess.
I bet you'd get views. It doesn't even matter whether it has anything to do. They'll just click it.
But like, I have this famous porn star that I like very much, and she actually went on Twitch, played some games. Yeah, massive tits. And she had very few viewers. Well, by their standards, like she had, I don't know, hundreds instead of, I would expect her to have tens of thousands, but she just had hundreds. So, I mean, and she's definitely sexier than this Pokemon or all these other stupid. So it's not all about it. It's not 100% about it.
It might just be the algorithm.
It's also, like this one that I told you about. It was just dabbling with it. She just did it for a few weeks or something. But maybe the other ones that make money, they've been doing it for years and they've been building up and they interact with the fans and all that. So
Yeah, I think a lot of it is like interaction and like yeah, figuring out how to play that game basically.
I've loaded back in now, so
you're
yeah,
back
show
here.
me the map.
So yes, there you go. So now we have a brand new problem. Let's see if Dino can move his map around.
It's working all good now.
Working now. So look, it's
Okay.
just okay. It's working now. So we fixed that. Let's go back to our. So now let me look at all three people's. So all three have the same level of light. But let me turn off the light for a sec, just to make sure that Dino can still see. Okay, this is crazy. Now it makes no difference. Well, what? Oh no. Okay, I have to choose your. Again, it makes a difference. Torch. Again, it makes no difference. Where does it? Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. So, torch. Oh, I haven't. Dude,
Okay,
these,
it's changed.
yeah, these menus are so. Okay, so everybody can see light now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Think so.
Okay, now I'm gonna turn it off,
Okay.
and I want to see. Yes, now the only one who still has light is nobody. You all see nothing. You all have the same level of light on your streams. The exact. So, Dinos doesn't help at all.
It's low light vision,
But
it's not dark
no,
vision,
no,
is it?
but look. I can set on his character now. Let me set this. I can set. There's another that says token vision. So I can set dark vision. Boom on Dino, and I think Dino can see a bit more now.
Should he have
Yeah, I
dark
can see
vision or
more.
is it low light vision?
I only got low light though.
Now I am comparing the three streams, and Dino can definitely see, and it's a different light than Torch. It's not the exact same light. It's 60 feet. Is that what you got? Let's pull out your sheet.
Nah, he has a low light vision, not dark vision.
Oh, yes, the okay. So I have three options: dark vision, blind sight, true sight.
Um, interesting.
I do not have the option. Dark vision, blind sight, and true sight. Maybe what is blind sight? Okay, I'll tell you something. In this particular case, we don't care. I'm gonna turn it off because the light from the torch is better anyway, right? So we'll look into it some other time.
Yep.
Let me go back to that's it. Okay, so now everybody can see light, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We finally figured it out. Hopefully, it's not gonna bug again. And now I don't have what we said before. He said that he budged the door. Who was that? I think it was, wasn't it
That was Dino.
Yeah.
the Dino was saying? Okay. So boom. Oh, but wait. The scene. Every time you have to do the thing again. Okay, the scene is not dark again. It's not. Wait for me to do the global illumination again. Ambient lighting. Oh, it's there. No time of day. Can you see all these changes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think I fixed it. It still doesn't look the way it looked yesterday, though, does it? Okay. Okay, guys. We're ready. So,
Okay. I think Dino,
you
you
open
were
the door.
gonna move through.
You open the door and you can move. You can move. Oh, you just have to tell me where did you leave Adrian's body? Let me. Can you tell me which square you left his body on?
On the left of the tiny sized giant spider number 2.
The left. How about there? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, I just need to. 1 sec. There it is. Now he's on the combat tracker and he's very dead. Okay. And you did type that you'd leave his body down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're free, guys. If you want to move, it's turn-based. Well, real time, sort of. You can move up to 2 squares at a time, and I have to okay the move.
All right.
Okay, so you moved without me okaying it, which means now I locked it. Yeah. I think that's now it's fixed. Try to move again.
Okay, it's locked now.
Yeah, I think it's locked. Yeah. Yeah, all maps look great now. And Dino has like 6 viewers.
Dino, is this like a social distancing thing where all your housemates are watching in different rooms or what?
Yeah.
Okay, I've read it.
For some reason, Saf's character is moving very slow because it's calculating the light, I think, or something.
Yeah, it might be the light because it has to recalculate the whole thing every time I move.
So imagine if there's like a bunch of people with lights and it's a huge map. They really need to work on performance. They say that they will, but
What was the reason they scrapped the original Fantasy Grounds and moved to Unity? Was it performance or?
they could not do effects like lighting and stuff.
Ah,
If you notice the description, the door in front of you is 2.5 foot square. So it's not a normal full door. It's like a little passage. It's not, you're gonna have to, even if you open it.
do I have to be adjacent to someone to pass them the key?
Yes. Oh, sorry. You've been trying to move. Yes. You can move up to 10 feet in one go if you want, and you can pass over. If it's not in the middle of battle, you can pass over, and in the middle, you can pass over the guy.
I'm conscious of the whole thing collapsing if we're too close together.
Yeah, you're right. However, this one hasn't been groaning under your weight. You haven't heard. It seems more sturdy. Hold on. I will type it. Okay, and now if you want, you can say you try the keys. And I need to see because there's a bunch of keys in this freaking adventure in this fishery. So I need to see if he's. It makes sense that Gedrin's keys would open his door, but I just want to be. At the bottom of Gedrin's, there is a paragraph that says, "What if Gedrin escapes?" And it tells you what happens if he escapes. What? You don't need it. It said it's unlikely that Gedrin can escape, but if he does, they may well have secured a significant recurring enemy. And it explains exactly like how he's gonna take one of the little boats and row away and all that. Okay. Gear. Let me look at his gear. Oh, I cleared his gear, so I have to go.
Rusty iron key and brass key I'm holding. I assume it's the rusty one if it's by the water. Let me
Yeah,
know.
I have to go to his inventory. Yeah, he has a brass key.
And
Yeah,
a
he has a
rusty
brass
iron
key and an
key.
iron key. Okay, hold on a sec. So now I click on the door. Actually, how do you try clicking yourself, Dino? Try to click yourself on the door once.
Yeah.
See, if we're playing on Foundry, you would also hear the sound of the door opening. So fantastic, and you can see forward, and yeah, and now you can play.
Will I be able to fit through the door?
Yeah, I need to look at those rules right now. Let me tell you.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, if I could improve one thing about my GMing, it would be writing these things a bit faster. So you can move forward. Dude, I can't believe now that the doors work and we can just move through. Basically, this door, if you want, normally it says if it was in the middle of battle, it would take a move action, and you would have to roll. It takes a move action unless you succeed at the DC 20 escape artist check, but that's only in the middle of battle. So yeah, you should not have done this. You cannot go diagonally in a door like this. You have to
Oh,
go. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just one sec. I'm gonna finish reading the text.
Everybody can hear the water, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Do I have to write anything to check if the ground is safe, or is that rolled automatically?
You can write what you want. If you want to check something, write that you want to check it. Oh yeah, that definitely is a good thing to write. It definitely is not implied. I'm not, unless you say it.
Yep.
What's this? Oh,
Oh, I thought I had to roll to examine the floor. Never mind.
no, no. Unless I tell you to roll, you don't roll. At least the movement works now. Like I can see everybody's commands. Whereas before, remember last time we had trouble. So
Yep.
Can I click to open the door?
no, you have to tell me that you want to open it because if you
All right.
click, it's gonna open it even if it's locked. You have to tell me that.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
door, you see? Uh,
I misclicked. Yep.
yeah, you don't want to go over the boxes.
No.
Well, unless you want to stand on the boxes or something.
No, it was a misclick.
These are the cabinets, right?
Yeah.
I thought they were tables.
What? There are tables and cabinets. Let me read it carefully. Well, it says 3 tables, so there are 3 tables, but where are the cabinets? Two. Basically, the map shows us the 3 tables, but there are also other stuff. It doesn't show all the stuff. There's cabinets, there's all this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys the description in a sec. So I want to do some testing now, guys, with the party sheet. First of all, what I want to do is this. Okay, he takes the vermin repellent. So I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to try to drop it on his profile on my screen, on his little icon at the top left of the screen, so that I don't have to open his sheet, you see? Let's see if that works. Look in your inventory. Can you
It
see
popped up on my screen.
it popped up on your screen?
Look at my stream.
Oh,
I haven't touched anything.
oh yes, repellent vermin. Oh, I see. So, I'm not sure if you should be seeing this. You know what so basically what it does when I throw it on you is it shares it with just you. So it pops up on your screen, but on nobody else's screen. That's very useful, but it's not what I wanted to do. Let me, oh, okay. Now, what does it show now? Because I closed
Unidentified
the
item.
identified, exactly, exactly. So I want to see, so to throw it, I have to actually pull it in your inventory, in your actual inventory. Let me do that. Okay, so now in your inventory, it says unidentified item. Let me pull it out. And basically, I've already told you it's a vermin repellent. You tell me, how would you know? But it's a white paste. So what I do is, I have to, it should have been fixed before, but it wasn't. So I have to manually see every item, and every person has two names, the ID'd one and the non-ID'd one. So this one, so now in your inventory, it should say, I'm not seeing it now. No, I see it. Can you see it? Repellent vermin?
Yes.
But you still can't see its properties, right?
Where
So
would I see that? No, I can't.
um,
The ribbon. No.
click the ribbon. Yeah, you can. So basically, at some point later, we're gonna have to figure out how do you ID, because this is not it's not a magical potion. It's not. It's just the prerequisite is craft alchemy to make it. So maybe you need craft alchemy to know, because it has rules. Like it says, what DC we have to use, and how many hours and how many applications it has. Like I know exactly how many applications, like how many times you can use it, but you don't know, and you don't know the cost. So it's in your inventory. You have to check it at some point, and we have to look at the rules for that. But yeah, we're done with that now. Okay, let me tell you something, guys. Now you missed something. You searched the tables. Nobody said I searched the cabinets.
Yes, I did.
You did. Okay, so I'm gonna say no to your move, and I'm gonna tell you what's in the cabinets. And that begins your career as drug dealers.
Wasn't one of us addicted to this drug? Can't
Schadenfreude.
remember
Yeah,
who. Oh
it
yeah.
was it was the guy who's in Aslant. It was Schadenfreude.
Okay, all right. Well, he's as far away as possible, so that's good.
You can mail him his doses.
He has to pay us 50 gold for it per dose.
In Aslant, I'm sure that's how much it goes for over there. Maybe that's why he went that far. He can't like take any drugs. Um, you have to tell me that you take the well. I assume you take the coffer and the drug because you what are you gonna do? Put the drug in your pocket? So right? So I'm dropping both in your inventory. I want to see if it dropped all 20 doses because, or did it just drop one dose?
I want to feed a
No, it just dropped
crocodile
one.
wings and see what happens.
There's got to be a way. So I cannot drop all 20 doses to you. I have to drop one dose and then I have to manually change the number to 20. Oh, and the same for the vermin repellent because I have to tell you how many doses it has. Now you can see it. It's 7. There's no other way. Like I have to. There's no other way to. I have to.
What, I see it's 7 pills or 7 sachets or whatever.
No, it's not. It's a paste. So how would you know how much? But let's not. If we wanted to do like if we wanted to do it, I would make a note in its hidden text that it's 7 doses, and in your inventory you would just see one. You know what? Let's do it like that. Why
Yep.
not? One. So in your inventory you see one because you just see a paste, and then what I have to do is unlock its description because all that stuff is locked. I have to unlock it first. And then notes. Oh, there's an actual field that says notes. So I can make a note specifically for this instance because another instance might have different doses. So 7 applications, they call it. So you see how cool this is. The thing that you need to get in here is actually in here because what you needed to get past the spiders is the space, but it's in here. So it's useless in this scenario. I don't know if it comes in play.
I guess
But
if we had dropped down from the office, we might have gotten it first,
yes,
and then
you're
we needed
right.
to get out.
There is an even other way. If you had a halfling among you, or you could get one of the children to shimmy in between, because it's weird how this building. It's very difficult to understand how this building. There is a space between the top floor and the bottom floor that you can shimmy between. You can just, there's rules for it. I haven't read all of them, but there's
Not
rules
the
for
hole
it. I
we
think
found, a different one.
no. How to explain it? You remember when you were walking on the boardwalk on the way to the ship?
Ah, right.
You pass this area. You pass the boardwalk.
Right.
So because one is raised and one is below, um,
It's a very
under
three-dimensional building. Like
yes,
it's
it's
not just
under the because the building extends. Right now you are in half the building, but upstairs the building is larger, is wider. It extends to the east as well.
yep.
So between the ground outside, between the boardwalk outside and the floor, there is a tiny space where somebody can, a child can can squeeze through. And there's all these kind of mechanics. Like if you had come in the day and tried to talk to the children and get them to turn against Gedren, and there's all this shit that could have happened, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I was looking at the stats, and I was thinking it's better if they go at night, because in the day, uh, it would be much easier to get. That is such a great dialogue, you guys. The chat log now. And by the way, see how clean the chat log looks like. If you had the common now, under every single one of these messages, it would say the stupid, you know. Okay, I'm putting a stop to you guys because I'm doing something in the sheets here.
Yep.
Give me like a minute. Go to look at Sirenscape if there's anything, any sounds for all this. Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. The river plays a bit louder here because you're very close to the water. Oh, and the splashes and gentle waves amongst pebbles. That's all the stuff you're hearing now. You haven't tried the other key. now you can click on it if you want to open it. So instead of telling me I opened the door, you just open it.
I see. Will someone watching the stream get the same 3D audio we're getting?
I'm not sure. Have you clicked on the door to open it, Dino?
Yeah, it's open.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? Hold on. Oh, yeah, okay. You don't see much because you don't have the light on you. If Saf moved behind you, you would see more. Just try moving behind him. Yeah, there you go. And again, he can't see shit because he doesn't have light. Nice, what's a nice line? Okay, I'm gonna stop you for a sec, guys. I need to do some math. Well, if you want to speak, you can speak, but His clothes were particularly fine. It was a magical armor, but it wasn't. It doesn't look that fancy or anything. Yeah, his clothes were fine. Definitely not as. Okay, let me try something. So, Saf, no, Dino attempts to open the box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your death save? The check for this was knowledge and ability, and only two of you had it. I think you and Saf rolled low.
Do I know anything else aside from it's owned by the Queen?
Nope, that's all you know.
Okay.
Can I roll for knowledge local, or how does that work?
You don't have knowledge and ability, only
No, it's a
the
skill,
priest.
knowledge local.
Oh, yes, that doesn't count for this. The rule says for this
Okay,
item, it's knowledge and ability. Because it belongs to nobles, you know?
right.
Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay, strength dragon. You can play.
Oh,
That's where you succeeded in a knowledge local check, Ciaróg.
cool.
Yeah, the others didn't have that skill.
We
It's
came here
so
to.
amazing. It's like magic, not having to roll the dice now. Just roll them earlier. Why not? But-
Yeah, just makes
So
things
I
smoother.
have even the description. I know you see it says Caleb. So I have already before amended the text because everybody else doesn't even have the skills, so it's not an issue, you know.
We came here to retrieve a harrow deck, right? Was it a harrow deck? I'm trying to remember.
She wanted to retreat. She
Yeah,
wait.
I need to double check that.
Double check that because I'm not sure. She tried to retrieve it, or her son tried to retrieve it,
That's
and
right.
he was killed. But I don't know if he did manage to bring it back or not. So check.
Yeah,
We
I'll double check that.
okay. I'm gonna stop the game and go check
Just
that.
because I wanted
Or
to comment on it, but I want to make sure I say the right thing.
yeah. He slaughtered 15 dozen victims, so that's like 100. It's not 15 victims, 15 dozen. I have a huge list of items now that you guys are gonna have to divide between yourselves, and it's just massive list. And I have to check each one individually that it's not. Yeah, I have to. I don't know why by default they are identified. So I have to turn all of them one by one. And the problem is that uh, if turning them unidentified deletes their name, that means I have to sit down and edit the unidentified name of every single one of these items. So it will take me a while.
Yep, she already got the harrow deck back. She just basically wanted revenge on Gadrin. So I just misremembered.
Okay, sounds good. Two things you haven't done. Search the whole room, and there's another box in this collection if you paid attention. You might not want to open it here, I'm just telling you, there's a... read carefully the contents. But things like, we searched the, you saw the strong box, you opened it, but you still haven't searched the room. It makes
Yeah,
sense if you came all the way here.
Yep, I was gonna look around. Um,
So all I have to do now is this. I just open the party sheet. This is like magic. It's so much better than being on a tabletop. It would be a nightmare on a tabletop. So all I have to do is open the party sheet and just drop all this fucking shit. One thing I don't like is that when I take an item from the box and I put it in your party sheet, it doesn't delete it automatically. I have to delete it myself from the. Maybe there's a way to just click an item, click a button, and have everything transferred.
Oh wait, sorry, I just saw the severed head thing.
Yeah, I get it. Don't worry.
Probably gonna react to that first.
You can attempt to do a heal check, Tap, to determine how long the head has been dead.
Yep.
You can, if you want, you can look. You can type it first that you check, and then roll.
That's a heal check.
It's a heal check. Wait, oh, so it's 9 plus 8. Oh, Jesus, because I thought you failed it. It's a DC 10, and you rolled a 9,
No,
and I thought
I got
you failed.
17.
Okay,
I got +8.
okay, that's awesome. I was trying to figure out what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah, I'd have to roll literally a 1 to fail that one.
There's a box under her head, by the way. It's in the description.
Oh shoot, I missed that.
Yeah, you guys have to pay more attention to them. Because, after a while,
Yeah.
if I keep telling you this, and that, then, you're not playing the game.
We're still holding the cards we were given, right?
No. She takes it back and she hands them out to you. That's the first. Oh, the cards from the beginning that you found. Yes, those are not the other cards. Yeah, they're not from the actual deck she used. She needs a full deck to play the, to do the
Right.
thing. So those cards, those are like throwaway cards. the chat looks so good now. It looks clean. And we have the dialogue, we have all people talking, and the heal check looks fantastic. I like the color coding. You can tell at a glance with the red that it's an action, and you have the speech bubbles when they speak, and you have the purple when it's a roll. Very, very well done.
We pretty much looked at everything in the room, right?
See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna tell you. You know.
Yeah, I know. I still wanted to check the mattress as well.
Oh, you said check. Did you already type it?
Yeah, I typed it just at the same time I found the head.
Then, because,
Yeah, sure.
And then later I'm gonna delete the first thing. You know.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, the party sheet. I have a complete inventory of all of you in a single screen. Oh, it was nothing but
Yep.
bedbugs and roaches. Can somebody open the party sheet, Ciaróg maybe, so I can see what it looks like to you, all these items being unidentified? Does it look like a bunch of unidentified items?
Sorry.
It's at the party sheet at the top. No, up. In those above the characters, these buttons, party sheet, that's it.
Yeah, a bunch of unidentified items.
So, yeah, but it's not. It says magical wand, for example. It should not say magical wand.
Right. The top 4 of them are identified.
Okay.
And the rest are unidentified.
By the way, the brute should not be unidentified. You've already identified it. It's let me fix that for you.
Yeah, the bejeweled brooch is identified.
Okay, so yeah, the brooch, I fixed it. Check it out. It should say now.
Okay, now it says Queen Ilios's brooch.
Queen Ilios's brooch. Okay, and the other ones now, magic wand. You know, basically, you know what I have to do now? It's a new job that I hadn't realized that I have. I have to write myself. Like I should just write, for example, a wand. Not magic wand, but just wand. Let me see. What does it look like now? Does it say wand?
Yeah, it just says wand.
I fixed it. And then magical oil, I have to fix it and say, now you know, but it doesn't matter. I mean, what would it be? It wouldn't be just olive oil for... person you can make salad. But that means that now, from now on, I have to prepare this all in advance. When there is items, I have to fix the ID names and the non-ID. First, I have to set them all to non-ID because by default, for some reason, they're ID by default. And then I have to fix their names. So that's more work, but at least now I know. Magical Harrow deck. Okay, that's you're not supposed to know that. You know, it's a Harrow deck. But now you know. It doesn't matter. Let me find that and fix that too. So I should change the name to wait, actually I make it identified, and now it says, instead of saying magical, it says Alara Harrodig. So if you click on it, can you? Oh no, wait, no, because you will see it's up. No, don't click on it. Okay, don't. Okay. Yeah, it's live and learn. So I'm just gonna have to type it myself. Harrodig. It shouldn't even be Zalara's Harrodig because you don't know for sure it's hers. It is hers, but in any case. Okay, now I fixed it and it just says Harrodig.
Yep.
There you go. So, now what I have to do, look, with all the unidentified items, I have to go through them, and for example, the dagger, I have to write it's a dagger. The ring, it's a ring. I have to write only what it looks like, not what it is. Because if I turn right now the identified, you will know what everything is. So right now, we don't want to spend 20 minutes me doing this. You can divide the items between you. It doesn't matter to you who gets what, does it? At this point, it doesn't really matter to you. So just divide all these items between you, and next time we play, I will have come in and I will have edited all the names, and everything will look perfect.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take the Harrow deck. Dino, do you want to take the Brooch? Just because it makes
Yeah.
sense. And the rest of it, I don't know. It's all unidentified, basically, so we can
So
just...
you don't need me to take stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Start taking stuff then.
How do you do that?
You
Can we,
open your
like,
sheet of inventory.
drag it onto our sheet? Okay.
You drag from the blue ribbon. You have to go to the side of the item,
Oh,
to the
yeah.
right side, and you drag the blue ribbon onto your inventory. Pay careful attention where you drop it, because I think if you drop it in the wrong place, there is a chance it might disappear. Make sure you drop it square in the middle of your inventory, and then it cannot be.
Oh, I still have Gadrin on my inventory.
I can't hear you.
I
Speak
still
up.
have Gadrin in my inventory.
Okay, so so what you need to do is right-click on Gedren, and well, actually, you know what? Let me do this because it's tricky. It's tricky, and
Alright.
you might by mistake. I have done it. You might delete another item, and then we won't know what item it was, and I'll go nuts trying to find it. Um, Imagine you keep carrying Gedren until the end of the game. Okay. But you're not dropping him here. You know we said where you drop him. We have him on the map. Oh look, and it shows exactly what moves where. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, can I check the dresser?
What?
Can I check the dresser in the room?
Sure.
I'm at over heavy encumbrance. What happens
Really?
then? Yeah. I think I am. It
What's
says
your...
light 30, medium 60, heavy 90, and
Okay.
struggling
So
40.
just give some stuff to somebody else, so we don't have to
Yeah,
worry about it right now.
How do I do that?
Put it back for the time being, so we don't lose the items. Put them back in the party sheet in the parcel. Guys, you have to be very careful where you drop these items, because they might disappear if you drop them in the wrong place. So
Yeah.
be very
yep.
careful.
Dino has a pretty high carrying capacity, so he can carry more stuff.
I'll take the armor.
I see. Shouldn't one of these unidentified objects be that dagger I found? Or I
You're
identified
right.
rather.
You're right. But the thing is that the dagger, you know whose it is, but you don't know anything else about it. So next time we play, instead of saying an identified item, you'll say dagger with whatever you know about it. All these items will. Oh, so I see what you're saying. So you want to make sure that you have that dagger. Okay, I'll make sure for you. I'll look in your inventory.
Just rename it to dagger is fine.
No, it's not fine because then we don't know what it is, and we might, for example, you have Gedrin's dagger. I need to know it's Gedrin's because if it's magical, I need to know exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So let me look.
Okay, total encumbrance down to 80. It doesn't matter. Dino, can you just pick up some of that shit?
Yeah, no worries.
Wait. Okay. No, it makes sense that you would take that dagger. You're the rogue and you know about it, so I'm just gonna move it. So, well, okay, you know what? Okay, actually that item can be identified, so I've identified it for you because it's just a masterwork dagger. So, you know, you can tell that it's a masterwork. I don't think, I actually looked recently in the book, and it didn't say that you need to do any check to identify a masterwork. Oh, okay, and it tells you how much it costs, dude, 750 GP just a dagger. And if you click, if you go to your inventory and go to that dagger, hit the blue ribbon, you can see its price. I think, I don't know if that's, should you be able to see its price, or maybe because there's a proficiency in second edition, it's called appraise. So people cannot, in the second edition, they cannot know immediately the cost. They have to do it, you know, you have to have the proficiency, the appraising. For now, we'll just leave this like that, and then next time, that's another thing that I'll have to figure out, because if you can, you know, because otherwise you might have to take it to a jeweler or something. Or,
Yeah, it makes more sense to either need the skill or get it appraised by a professional. Like, how would we know exactly the value of this random item?
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it again unidentified, but I'm pretty sure he knows it's a masterwork. So I'm just gonna name it. There you go. So it's still unidentified, but its unidentified name is the same as the identified name. So at least you get just the name, but you don't get the price, and you don't get anything else.
Yep.
Guys, okay, stop for a sec. Hold on, I'll do this. This means you stop everything you're doing. You can play now. Once you see that I've typed something, then you can play. The Insomnia channel has 5 viewers now. And one of the viewers in Dino's chat says he wants to run this adventure. You know, you can actually go on your sheet and you can equip it, right?
Yeah, I was about to.
In the inventory. It's so cool that I press one button for the alligator to appear to you, and then I press another button and it disappears. But on my screen, I can still move it around, and I know where it is, but you guys don't know where it is. It's awesome.
There was food in the room besides the head, right? The
I'm not
cockroaches were
sure.
I
eating
don't,
shit.
I don't think there was any meat though.
Bread crust, fruit rinds,
Not
bread
sure if
crust.
that'll be
That's
enough.
what that's what I'm seeing. You can scroll up and read it again. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
Bread crust, you know, they wouldn't do anything. You know,
yeah.
this is not a duck. Um, but I don't know about the head. It didn't even occur to me. By the way, I thought so. You were not carrying the head, huh? It was not in in all these items, I guess.
I assumed it was in the character sheet and someone else picked it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um, okay, I have a list. Let me take a look at the list. No, no, it was not. It was not an item anywhere. So I guess the game assumes that you leave it. Yeah, yeah, definitely assumes that you leave it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm not sure what you're saying, Ciaróg. Are you saying you should throw it or you shouldn't throw it?
You shouldn't.
So I've picked it up now, right?
Yeah. If if it's something that easy, and I'm not gonna type. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you can definitely use your voice like now to ask me to make sure if you have doubts.
Yep.
Wait, why aren't we going the same way?
Yeah. Look. You should have said that in the chat. If you wanted to say that, you should have said it in the chat.
I don't think that's a mistake we'd make if it wasn't for fantasy grounds, though.
No, it would have been. One person starts moving one way, the other person starts moving the other way. It happens.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
You're not coordinated. You're not like Navy SEALs.
Should I type it now or leave it?
No, it's okay. I mean, from a viewer's perspective, you started walking a different side, and then you looked at the other guys going the other side, and because you're a beta male, give me one sec, I'm checking something.
Someone's writing in the chat, but I'm not quite sure I understand. If this is fantasy grown, it may have been eaten by a whale. What?
Yeah, thank you for the. I'm gonna thank you for the advice. I'm going to lower the water. Somebody should have told us earlier. Yeah, you know why? Because we tested the other water. We didn't test this splashes. Let's do that. Okay, I lowered everything. Should be better now.
Did anyone throw the head?
Not
No,
yet.
it would have been in the chat.
So I don't know if you guys understand. Let me explain something. The boardwalk, the one that's rickety and ready to collapse, you know where it is? It's right to the south of you. The square right to the south of you, that's the boardwalk, but it's higher. Your head is under that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so it's a two level. That's why you need someone to squeeze between the two if you want to get past the spiders without going through the ship. But how would you know that to even look there? So the only way somebody would have found it is if they were very careful before they assaulted the place. If they went around and very carefully examined everything, and you didn't even go on the north side. On the north side, it's again different. You could even have come with a little boat in here, like if you had like bought or hired a little skip, a little canoe or something. There are all these different options. No, the guy's thinking that the alligator disappeared in a hidden layer. No, I made it disappear because he submerged. The head came in a box, so I think it's a hat box for a hat. So
Yeah, it was a hat box.
you're basically carrying a hat box. Guys, yeah, don't use diagonals in doors and stuff. You have to go properly. You get stuck. Okay, and now, well, who's gonna carry Addison? Are you guys gonna leave without him?
Yeah.
Honestly, imagine if you hadn't said nothing, and then the next day my signal shows up, and it's like, oh, sorry, we forgot you. You're
Yeah.
actually.
Yep.
So somebody's gonna have white signal in his inventory. Oh, but he's not an. He's not. How can he? You could carry Gadrin because I grabbed him from the NPC slot. But how would I give you a PC? It's gotta be okay. So figure out who's gonna carry him.
I'm over encumbered. I'm out.
I'll probably carry him.
I'm not. I'm not even. Yeah, you should say I will carry him. No, well, don't say it yet because we haven't figured if it's possible. So we don't have his weight. I don't understand why in second edition you rolled for weight. No, did we roll for weight? Notes. Maybe it's in the notes. Yes, it's in the notes. Oh, but he doesn't have it. Nobody wrote it there. Did he roll for weight? We don't know if he rolled for weight.
Yeah, none of us have height
Yeah,
and
we
weight in
don't.
the sheet.
Okay, none of us have weight, but do you have weight in the Discord, in the channel where we roll the characters?
No, I searched for his character's name in the Discord channel and there's nothing about weight.
There's nothing about weight. Okay. Okay, so we're not gonna deal with it now. You know what we're gonna do? Yeah, Nilvalor is the strongest. There's no question about that, and he's already carried somebody, so he can carry a wizard. The wizard doesn't even have any armor or anything. I'm just gonna put on my phone because I have like, oh, we got a Twitch follower. So I'm just gonna put on my phone in your campaign a note. That next time we have to all wait for everybody. And look, if it ends up that with that weight he is overburdened, then next time he will just give some items to somebody else. For example, the armor is pretty heavy. So roll everyone's weight and add Addison's to Naval Valor. So that's one thing out of the way, and then the other thing that we have to figure out now is how to put as an item a character as an item. That's what I don't know. Like everything has a ribbon, so you just grab the ribbon and you drop it. But I don't know where people have the characters. Where do they have ribbons? Do they have ribbons? Maybe in the character sheet, in the combat tracker. Hold on. Maybe if I grab. So first of all, I need to put him in the combat tracker, right? Okay, I need to delete this token and drop the other token there. So far, so good. And now I just need to. Hold on, because just try to like drop his token in your inventory. See what happens. Nothing. Oh no, there's a ribbon here. Okay, so it doesn't seem to work for the player characters. No, it does not work for player characters. Okay, we have to do it manually. So all I do is I hit the plus and I type here Addison. I'm not gonna say Addison's body because you know he's alive. And now I can remove him from the combat tracker. Well, he has a last name too, Addison Fletcher. So, alrighty, we're good, lads. We can keep moving. You drop the hat box. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't in my inventory anyway, so.
It wasn't in the inventory. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's cool. It's a persistent world, so if any other player comes here, he will find the hat box.
Yeah, you'll
Right.
find Zalara's head on this ship.
How far of a walk is it back to? Did we decide where we're going?
I mean, we haven't, no.
So if you drop the hat box with the head inside, right?
Yeah, with the head inside. I assumed it was in there.
Okay, let me tell you something now. In the next game, by the next game, you have to tell me what your living situation is. Who do you live with, where, etc. So that we don't know this information now. We can't do this now.
Yep.
Just walk out of this of the fishery towards the
Yep.
direction towards wherever you're going, and then we stop the game. And next time we will know where everybody lives in the city. We will have your your living arrangements, and then you can decide once you know where everybody lives, you can decide where you want to go. You might want to go to an inn, but why would you want to go to an inn?
If I live
Uh,
right there, yeah.
you're all locals. You all live here.
Yeah. We don't
You
know
can
where
go to an
Addison lives though.
you can go to an inn if you want to, if you decide for whatever reason, but
Yep.
you cannot take this decision without knowing where you live.
Yeah, of course.
Well, in his case, you don't know where Addison lives because he can't
Yeah.
tell you. So
Yep.
it would make sense to drop him off at an inn if none of you wants to take him where you live. So, but you cannot make this decision now because you don't know where you live. You don't know who you
Yeah.
live with. You don't know what your living arrangements are. So for now, just walk out of the. If you want to leave the fishery, leave the fishery. You can sleep here as well if you want. I'm not stopping you wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. Go sleep in his bed in Gideon's bed. There's only one entrance. The stairs. You cannot go around. There's a wall. You have to go through the front, and you cannot go diagonally.
Oh,
If you whoever moves into that square, I will transport upstairs. I wonder if there's an easy way to do it without like deleting the thing and just putting it back again. One sec to spawn you upstairs. So I think yeah, in other VDD as well, in what's it called, Foundry, you can just move between floors like a video game. You don't need me to move. Maybe it's possible here too, but I don't think so. Wait, so you'll start there. Oh, but I need to send you. See, I need to send you the map again. I was wondering why are they not moving? It's because you don't have the map. I have to send you it again. You can open it on your own, but how would you know which one? And you can see yourselves now, right?
No, can't see anything on
Oh,
this
you
map.
can't see anything. Okay, okay.
I see
I
a
have to fix
token
it.
in El Valor, but nothing else.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna move you in. Okay.
Okay.
You can see now? No, no, you still can't.
No, no
Let
light.
me fix the light again. Hopefully it won't bug. Okay, that was easy. I'm going to zoom in a bit, guys, so that we see. There's only one door, Saf. You're going away from it.
Oh, right.
You're in the cabin now. You have to go out of
Yep.
the cabin,
Yep. I see.
and you cannot go diagonally there because of the stairs.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay.
We're going right to get off the ship, right?
Oh, so the way we came. We
Well,
should probably type that.
yeah. Well, we are done with this place, right?
Yep. But yeah, we should type that for how we want to leave.
No, you can just move through. You move through all these areas, so just move wherever you want.
Yeah. I meant more if our characters were discussing which way to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. But sometimes somebody takes the initiative, starts walking in one direction, and the others just walk. They don't, unless they have an objection. Okay, I'll tell you something now. If you don't want to fall in the shark, you don't want to go that way because you're carrying somebody. He's gonna fall through.
Do you have to move our tokens to the right to get off this ship, I see?
Yeah, but yeah, we may not want to do that because
The shark, right?
um yeah, because of the shark.
I could have said nothing, and it would be playing a shark encounter with the way it'd be looking up, swimming all. You have to be more alert, but that's the thing though. There's a lot of things to be alert about, and these descriptions, like you cannot read them like it's a video game, where the highlighted the thing that you want to pick up is red. You have to read them carefully, and you have to immerse yourself in the environment so that you act naturally, and it's a whole new ball game.
The window is to the left of the mast, right?
Yes, that's
Yep.
exactly where you are. Let me see if you can go, but you cannot go in. Let me see, open. Let me see now if you can. No. Try going in if you can, but you can't. So, because the window is not made for people to go through. Um,
Right, it's corded up.
yeah, but no, yeah, you destroyed. Nil Valor destroyed it.
Right, right.
In any case, I will definitely have to. Now, another GM, what he could have done is he could have without if he knows that there's no dangers on the way, he could just move you. He doesn't have, he wouldn't ask you to play square by square the move. However, because I prefer to have it like a video game, work like a video game, because I think like in the long run that's more immersive. um, I prefer you to walk all the way. Okay, let me now put all the so move out of the way for the next guy to come.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, okay. I was talking to, yeah, no. Mistake, my mistake. There we go. Guys, start moving so I can put sap as well.
No light.
You can move. You can move up to 2 squares.
Yeah. We've lost light again.
Oh, you lost light again. Jesus. Okay. Makes sense. Let's hope that it will work as easily as before.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, great.
Guys, click 10 now so we can get there faster.
Is that the exit? I thought it was to the north where I am.
I think there are a bunch of ways into the building, but I know that there's an exit to the south.
Okay,
That's
whatever
where
then.
the gnome went.
Like I said, use 10 feet, Sam.
Right.
10 feet, Kiro.
I thought it was a diagonal, so I couldn't.
You
I
can
think
move
that's just
left.
with doors.
You can do it down and left.
Is the thing below me is a boarded window, right? It's not a door.
No, I'm stopping you. Do down and left.
5.
No. Down. Get down. You have it down on your keyboard? Okay, and then left. Okay.
I don't know why that didn't work before, sorry.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah, you want to watch that there, the water. One at a time. And
Yeah, it's the boardwalk.
I don't know what you're gonna do with Addison, but he's gonna break through. You have to figure something out. There's another door. You don't have to go through there. There's a front door to the place.
Right. We've never been through that door.
Well, yeah, no, you have been in that room though, from both
That's
the
true.
outside. Right.
I think... Did we pick that lock and then just never go outside? I can't remember.
When you arrived at on the fishery, why are you leaving, Kiro?
Oh, sorry, I thought we were going back that way.
No, that has the same issue as the boardwalk. When we arrived at the fishery, we went around the boardwalk to the back and climbed the ship.
When you arrived in the front door, but you didn't barge through the
We
front
didn't
door.
use it, no, yeah. So it would be this way then.
I want to see 10 feet. I'm not clicking on 5 feet, Sam.
Right.
You
Start
cannot
with
do
paint.
diagonal doors. You cannot do diagonal. Are you gonna move, Dino?
I think he's in the dark.
Never mind.
There's no door there. Is there a door there? Wait, there's no door there. You have to go through a door. And Give me 10 feet. That's it. And that's it, guys.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I'm not sure if I made it. I think I might have made a mistake in the order. I have to look at it, but I think I almost got it right. Or yep. That's it. So it wasn't much. Like last time, we just needed like a couple hours more, but Saf had to leave. So, but we already played last time like 8 hours, so it would have been like 10 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad we made it even after the technical difficulties.
for sure.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
Shit happens.
Bunch of stuff to figure out for next time. The weights and all the items. I have to fix their names, and then
Yep.
the important
And we have to
thing,
figure out where we live.
the where you live. That's actually that's it's a bit of a bother. Like for example, the other group that's in Sandpoint. Only one of them lives there. All the others are from out of town, so they can say whatever they want. But Rico is supposed to live there, and his dad has a shop. So I had to show him which building in the town is his shop, and now I'm looking for the interior of a shop if we need it at some point. But with you guys, it's difficult because first of all, they're in a small town, and you're in a big city, and second of all, we're gonna have to find, all four of you where you live, and then if you live with people, then we need the names of the people and your relationships. Like it's, I mean, you want to make it easy on us. Don't tell us I live with my 20 brothers and sisters. you know, make it easy, but at the same time, you don't want to say we all live in a shed by the river or something. You have to.
Yeah, I think I already had the vague details. Like, I was raised by Gadrin first, and then I grew up in a church after I escaped him. So that'll
Yeah.
probably
So
be my like home base.
live in the church, but then we have to find the church, and I have
Yeah,
to look.
exactly.
I have a whole book that is only for the city. It's called Corvosa Jewel of the something.
Yep.
So on top of the 600 pages of the adventure, I have that book is I think 64 pages. Uh, and that book is available right now to you. I mean, when I say available, you can't read it, but well, you explore the city, you'll get.
Yep.
And the good thing is they have it on Fantasy Grounds. So I've bought it on Fantasy Grounds, and I have the map with the pins. And but it's not good enough to have the map with the pins because let's say you want to go in a shop, right? And you tell me I'm looking for an armorer. I cannot go through 40 pins at that moment to look, is there an armorer? Whereas you have to know beforehand. So I have to first read the 64-page book, try to remember the main places that you might want to go, and then the map with the pins is going to be useful to me, but it's not going to be useful. I mean, it's useful for whatever, but if you don't want to wait 10 minutes every time you want to find a place, uh, yeah, it's 64 pages, and it's really cool. So, and then we'll have all these pins also in World Anvil. So, you know what I was thinking about doing with World Anvil? That's left field completely. What I was thinking of doing is, first of all the maps you've been through, like the entire fishery, will be in World Anvil. So when you go to World Anvil, you'll be able to click and Corvosa, and then when you click on Corvosa, you'll see that the 17th pier is the fishery, and then you click there, and you get the two maps. It actually, has two levels. So when you click on the map, it has two levels. But what I was thinking of doing is that's quite crazy. I was thinking of putting all the descriptions of the rooms in World Anvil. So while you're clicking around World Anvil, you'll be able to read all the descriptions of the rooms you've been through. And this is for the entire planet.
Yeah, that sounds nuts. Wouldn't that be really hard to do? Is there any way to like
Look,
import it in
no,
from?
look,
No.
there's no import function. You
Okay.
right click on the square, you right click on whichever square you want to drop a pin. You have to
Right.
give the pin a name. You have to give the pin a name. So, for example, Gedron's den would be, or his room, right?
Yep.
And then all I have to do is copy paste the description from Fantasy Grounds into World Anvil. So I'll tab, copy paste in, and that's it. So for one square, it's a few seconds. It's a few seconds. There might be some formatting, but really it's just a few seconds. So if I want to do the whole fishery, all these rooms, it might be, if I want to do it carefully so that I don't make any mistakes, maybe 10 minutes.
Yep.
And you spend, 2 3 sessions in the fishery. So the question is it worth my 10 minutes? And I think it is worth it. Like
Yep. I getcha.
you see what I'm saying? It's not like you will be exploring, 10 fisheries every
Yeah.
session.
Yeah. If you just added a bit each time, it's feasible.
Look, with me, that's not how I work. Like, if I
Yeah.
want to look, it's better for me to like sit down for like 2 hours and put like 4 locations, 5 6 locations, whatever. So you won't be getting like it won't be real time. The update of World Anvil.
Yep.
The ideal would be every time when you finish the game, it's all there, everything you've done. But we cannot do this. But you know what? That's why I was thinking of using Foundry eventually, because in Foundry you have the overworld in the game. So I don't even have to copy paste anything. It's there. I just make it visible to you. There's a lot of problems with Foundry though. The problem with Foundry is, first of all, you need your own server. So, well, I can run the game from my computer, but that means that when I shut down my computer, you won't be able to access the
Right.
world. Whereas with World Anvil, it's there 24/7. Unless I get my own dedicated server, and then I can leave it there 24/7. And we used to have dedicated servers for PA, and I want to get one again. So I do want to do this. It is a bit expensive, but I wanted to do it anyway.
You don't really need a cutting edge server to run Foundry, surely.
Actually, you do because
Really?
it's clunky. Yeah, it's clunky, and it's not just that. That server is gonna send out. I will have video files. Do you understand? Like every room where we have a stream, it will be an embedded stream, and then if two people click on that, that means my server is going to have to feed you YouTube video. Not YouTube video, it won't be YouTube. It will be hosted on my server, so YouTube cannot take it down, cannot do anything. I want, and it will be more like I will put all the books, like the core rule book. our server will be up 24/7, and there will be a menu like a video game. It will have a start screen with the music playing, press start, all that stuff, and then there will be a menu that will say rule books, and then you click on that menu, and you see each player will have the books that he has. He had his own screen with the books he has unlocked. So for you guys, it will just be the core rulebook right now, but later on will be more books. And I want all these books to be on the server hosted. So you don't have to go to the Trove. You don't have to go. You can do everything on Foundry on our server 24/7. You
You
see what I'm saying?
definitely need your
And
own
Yeah.
server or you're going to be hit with C&D letters.
I know, I know. Oh, look. We might get hit if we won't get hit if it's 10 people, 20 people playing, and we have 20 viewers on Twitch. We could probably do that forever without getting hit. Um, Unless some malicious guy that hates me and watches streams.
Yeah.
Why would anyone hate you?
Yeah, but you know what? Lots of people have sent emails to Patreon to shut me down, and I've seen people on 4chan saying, "Guys, let's all email Patreon," but Patreon hasn't done anything because I don't make enough money, and I don't. I have 58 people. If I had thousands, yes, they would shut me down. But I'm feeling quite safe for. So the reason that so one thing is the server. Like if they go to the hosting company, the hosting company, doesn't want any trouble, so they're just going to shut you down. Um, so I would have to find a hosting company. I mean, I don't even know if I try to find a hosting company like offshore, like in the I don't know where in the Cayman Islands or wherever. Those would be expensive and they won't be fast servers, like because they're not competitive or anything. So
If shit
that's one
really
thing.
hits
The
the
other
fan
thing,
and you had backups, you could just buy a server and keep running it in your apartment. Keep it next to your washing
yeah,
machine or something.
yeah. The problem is that I travel a lot, and that is one solution. I would definitely think about doing that. I do travel a lot. Um, And the other thing is that I want normally you just type on Foundry. You guys don't need Foundry. You will access it through your web browser, any web browser, and you put in my IP address. But I don't want to use IP address. I want you to type dndbattlegrounds.net. I want it to be a browser game. So if I do it like this, if I use my domain name, it will feel to you guys as if it's a video game on your browser through the dndbattlegrounds.net website, which is the coolest thing ever. And not only that, but the main page, it will say press start, but it will also say next session, Saturday, November, whatever, at that time. So it will be, but the world will be available to you. It's exactly what I wanted to do with Rust and with these games, where the world is paused throughout the week, and then on the weekend, a few hours, the world comes alive, and we play in it, and we progress it. And then you would have one program for everything. You wouldn't need YouTube. All the videos would be on our server. The books would be on our server. The adventures, everything. I would even have a new trove. Like I would replicate the trove on my website. Anyway, that is my long-term goal, and I don't know when I'm going to achieve it because there's a lot of little. Like I told you, for example, Foundry. The problem with Foundry is that it's not released yet. It's in beta still, and it's 0.9 is the version or something. And the problem they're having is, I'll post the reviews and you read. But the problem they're having is that every time they make an update, all the mods break.